For Catholics, it is a man and a woman who walk down this aisle to receive the holy sacrament of matrimony. But earlier this month, Supreme Court justices finally decided to answer what is being called a major civil rights question, whether same-sex couples have the right to marry everywhere in America under the Constitution. As Currents has been reporting, the court will take up an issue they delayed in 2013, potentially overturning bans in 4 states and declaring for the entire nation that people can marry partners of their choice, regardless of gender. I asked Father Peter Purpura what this means for believers in traditional marriage.
This is one of the greatest pastoral challenges for the church right now. I think everything has to be based in charity. That means that we have a sincere care for all people. And that is the constant preoccupation of the church. But we also are in the work of conversion. And we believe that there are some of these elements that are sinful in nature, and we can't deny that. So once again, we have to encourage to try to educate people to understand the truth and then therefore incorporate it into their own lives.
But the sanctity of matrimony is not only a pastoral challenge. Preserving traditional marriage also falls into the hands of the everyday Catholic.
I often find that marriages that I know of that are good and healthy, that those people are not sharing enough their joys of marriage. And I think that's what they need to do. If you're a couple that is very happy and realizes the blessings you've received, you need to be sharing that. Share that with your kids. Help them to know the beauty of marriage, and then to share it with those around you. Often we only hear about the marriages that have fallen apart, the negative examples.
The cases are said to be argued in April, and a decision is expected by late June, making this time pivotal for the Catholic Church.
A significant segment now of our Catholic population that is dissenting. That is that the Church has a position which is very firm, and that those who identify as Catholic are dissenting on this. So that's why it's pivotal, because we see so many of our Catholics, all right, greater society, but our Catholics as well, that are saying, okay, the Church teaches this, but for me, it's okay for me to disagree. So this is why it's pivotal that the Church has to continue to promote marriage in its truth. Faith can never be something that's coerced. It's a free act of a person. So we could apply that approach to any of these topics. So like when we preach and try to bring people to faith, it's a free response on their behalf. And it's the same thing when we're teaching the truths regarding marriage and other things that relate to society, that we're encouraging, we're trying to educate, we're trying to call people to a certain conversion. That's certainly an element as well. So that's what the Church will continue to do.
Currently, 36 states allow same-sex marriage, and the Supreme Court's last 3 major rulings on the issue suggest that the court will rule in favor of same-sex marriage come this June. Reporting for Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.